How's it going, everybody? Texas Man here, back with another video. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. If you guys would please give this video a thumbs up if you guys do enjoy it. Subscribe, of course, if you guys have not already. Also, do me the biggest favor of all, hit that bell notification button. Select all for all notifications so you guys don't miss out on future content. And as always, we're going to be talking positives and negatives, talking about Star Wars Skeleton Crew. Enjoy. Alrighty, so like I said, we're going to be talking positives, negatives, talking about Star Wars Skeleton Crew, the show that just wrapped up on Disney Plus, starting off, of course, in 2024 and concluding here in 2025. 8 episodes in total. One was released every single week. It did have a 2-episode premiere, which I'm fine with. A lot of people, when they started watching the show, did feel as if though it didn't feel like Star Wars necessarily. It felt more like, E.T., Lost in Space, Stranger Things, a hint of the Goonies, and just all that stuff smashed together to create some sort of Star Wars project within the Star Wars universe. Now, that's fine. Drawing inspiration from things from the past is nothing new. But generally speaking, shows or movies that do that hide it. This show doesn't. It's just like, we're doing this. We know we're ripping off from other things from the past. We're just putting our own Star Wars spin on it, which is fine. It is what it is. I just wish that it wasn't so obvious, and they're like, they would try to hide it a little more. So, in case you guys are wondering, the show is set in the New Republic era, so it takes place after Return of the Jedi and before The Force Awakens. So, basically what this show is a pirate-themed, looking for buried treasure, kind of a Star Wars project. So you got these 4 kids. Honestly, I don't remember their names, even though I finished watching the show less than a week ago. I don't remember their names. None of the characters' names are really memorable. Like, I guess if I rewatch the show again, which I don't know if I'm going to anytime soon, unfortunately, then I might. But it focuses on these 4 kids. One of them is the secretary's daughter. You've got the son of an engineer, you've got Blue Elephant, and you've got some sort of cyborg. She literally, half of her brain was damaged in some sort of accident. We don't know what caused it. So half of her brain is actually human, and the other half is made of droid components. So that's why she has the whole visor and whatnot. It's to help her see, because half of her brain is literally just, droid parts. So that's kind of cool. And these 4 kids, they are on this planet that was founded during the Old Republic era, and it's a mint factory planet. So it, produces Old Republic credits. And the whole point of the show is that this planet, whatever it's called, I just call it the planet that they're trying to get back to. It's surrounded by this high-tech security system that makes it where ships that try to go in or out get electrocuted and vaporized into ash. So the 4 kids, they find this ship. It allows them to pass through the planet's barrier. They run into pirates and whatnot, and this possible Jedi character. And everyone's trying to figure out how to get past the barrier so they can get onto the planet, steal the treasure, the loot of all these Old Republic credits, and be wealthy pirates. The kids, of course, are just trying to get back home when they're caught in the crossfire. So there is an explanation of why the kids in the show live in this modern urban city setting. A lot of people that saw the trailer like, oh my goodness, it looks like something straight out of the 80s. There is an explanation as to why. And basically, the like I said, the answer is that the government uses this technology to block the outside galaxy from being able to see the planet. So it's like the security system, it's like a shroud screen, so you can't see the planet itself, which I thought was kind of an interesting thing to do. Very unique in that regard. And it just makes the planet basically invisible to outside forces. So unless you know exactly where it is and you know exactly how to get past the security system, you're never going to be able to leave or get to the planet as well. That means that the people haven't had outside influence since the Old Republic era, which means the people on the planet, except for hearing from an ambassador that'll show up every once in a while, the planet has been safeguarded. It has been untouched by the war of the Old Republic. It has been untouched and unscathed because of the Clone Wars and also during the war between the Empire and the Rebellion. So that's why it looks so nice, pristine, and kind of out of date, is because it's like, a couple hundred years behind the times compared to the rest of the galaxy, which I thought was kind of interesting. Every single character is very stereotypical. Every character just fits into a nice little niche category of something that you've seen. Nothing really groundbreaking from that regard. The first two episodes, I did think, we're kind of curious, and it does, make you want more. You do want to find out what's the mystery. Why are these things happening, and why is this planet being protected and whatnot? And so the mystery element of the show is really intriguing. Before I dive any further, I do want to say I do feel as if though the show is family friendly. Unlike The Acolyte, this Skeleton Crew, it doesn't have any of that Disney woke propaganda. There is no gay crap. There is no cursing. There is no adult language of any kind as such. So if you're wanting to, watch something with your kids, or you're wanting to watch something with your family, this is clean family entertainment like how Disney used to be, before Kathleen Kennedy took over. So, yeah, keep that in mind if you guys are wondering. The show also makes the Star Wars Holiday Special canon, so anyone that actually likes that, be happy it's officially canon by Disney. Like I said, there's a lot of mystery of the kids and their planet, and I just felt like, in general, it is really cool how they hook you with that mystery of why certain things are the way they are. The action sequences are violent, but they're not like Disney plusified. When somebody dies, it is brutal. Like, they don't hide it. It's like, okay, when somebody gets killed, they're dead. And they don't like cut the camera away before they show you that they're dead. They show you them getting shot. And I'm like, thank you, we know they're dead. It's not like they got shot off screen and like, maybe they just got shot in the shoulder and they'll show up in 20 minutes. No, when somebody gets shot in the show, they're dead, okay? There's also a greater focus on practical effects and less on a lot of green screen and CGI, which was noticeable, especially when it came to the latter half of the season. And I like that. Everything feeling real and looking real makes it believable and feels lived in, which I'm happy about. The show feels better, honestly, to just binge watch all at once. All the episodes are like half an hour long, so it shouldn't take you that long. Watching it like one episode a week was kind of hard. It got to a point where I'm like, I watched the first 4 episodes, then I stopped, I waited for the last 4 to come out, and then I watched the last 4, and I'm like, okay. Watching 30 minutes of this, just it getting cut up kind of felt weird. So that's what I would recommend if you can binge watch it all at once, or divide it up into 2 parts. I think that would be the best thing to do, because there is certain parts in certain episodes it's kind of just like, why are we here? Like, I think it was episode 3 or 4, they go to this other planet that's similar to the treasure planet that they're trying to get home to. And like, the only thing that really mattered about it was them finding out that on top of the school is a gigantic laser turret. And that only comes to play until the last episode. And I'm just like, okay, sure, that makes total sense. Spend half an hour to tell us, hey, there's a cannon here for the finale. Could have been done much better and better integrated into the story, in my opinion. Episode 3 offers a lot of cool Easter eggs, including some battle droid stuff, a lot of cool character revelations, and some fun X-Wing dogfighting. I thought that was pretty cool. Episode 4, like I said, nothing really interesting happens, except for showing you off a turret. Woo! Episode 5 has a lot of Treasure Planet vibes and a lot of Goonie moments. It's very funny and also has some dark tones to it as well. Episode 6 and 7, honestly, was just a lot of exposition dumping and a lot of setup for the finale. That being said, though, I thought the finale was really well done. We get some I can't say the word, B-wing action from Rebels. Um, the ending also kind of wraps things up fine, but it does leave the door open for future stories and future mysteries to be concluded. Not everything is concluded in a proper manner. It does feel slightly rushed in that regard, but you do get a satisfying conclusion. I don't want to spoil too much in case you guys haven't watched the show. And considering the ratings, I want to state this at the end of the video. I highly recommend watch it, even if you hate Star Wars, because it's under the control of Disney, and Star Wars: The Acolyte was an utter travesty. I can understand that, but give Star Wars Skeleton Crew the benefit of the doubt of it being good Star Wars, because it is. Now, is it pushing boundaries? Is it expanding the lore into great lengths, and is it going to have your normal Jedi versus Sith action? No, it's not going to have any of that. It is a very simplistic show from the beginning to the end, but it's good, clean family entertainment that I think you can watch for 4 to 5 hours and enjoy. And with that, I'm going to give it a total of 8 out of 10 for the whole show. Thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful day. Look forward to more awesome content coming out soon. And as always, may the Force be with you.